Hi, hi, hi.
Hey, Nancy.
Hi,
How are you?
Peter. You scare me. Fine, fine.
How are you?
No bad. Well, I think so. I have flu and my
Oh,
daughter too.
I think
Yeah.
it's catching around here in Colombia
Yeah.
too. I've had the sniffles since yesterday. Sniffles is like, like
Oh,
runny nose.
yeah, I'm the same. My
So
daughter have a sore throat.
a sore throat. Yeah.
Yeah, and cough all the morning. So
Yes,
I have to
probably
go to
something that
the
is catching around.
so I have to go to the pharmacy or chemistry by
Chemists, that's what they say in England. In
chemistry.
America, it's just the drugstore or pharmacy. Yeah.
Oh, the drugstore. Oh, it's I read a lot in my books of the school chemistry. So
The chemists.
yeah, chemistry. No?
No, chemistry is química. The chemists is the place where you buy drugs, but in England mostly
Mm,
is the
so
chemist.
oh, okay.
Let me show you. Chemists.
Es que lo leía mucho en los libros de inglés que usábamos para la escuela.
Yeah,
Chem.
yeah.
So
Maybe
it's
it was British. Maybe it was British. It says here.
chem.
It says chemists.
Yeah,
A shop
chem.
where you can buy medicine, soap, etc.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Cambridge.
chemists. Meaning,
Mm-hmm.
why just one definition on the dictionary? Okay, now Google Dictionary. Okay, whatever. Any other word then? Word, meaning. Okay, now we're on the dictionary. Let's get
Hi, Pa. Hi, Nancy.
Hey, buddy.
Hi. Hi, Edward.
Hi, how are you?
Doesn't work.
I don't know. Here, I'm good. I'm good. And you?
I'm good. I'm doing well, Nancy. Thanks for asking. I saw that the question is the drugstore or chemistry.
Chemists, yeah.
I know that the drugstore, the pharmacy. I always studied that words, pharmacy or drugstore.
Exactly.
But the chemistry are associated with the, I don't know, a place when you buy a chemics, no? I don't know. I think
The
so.
thing is that in England, they call chemists the drugstore that they, what you know as drugstore in America is chemists in England.
Okay, that's right.
But there are many, and it's also funny because the apostrophe S is very common in the names of stores in England. For example, you can go to the butchers.
The
Butchers is la carnicería. But in England, I mean, sorry, in the States, it's butchery, right?
Oh.
You go to, let me see what else. I'm thinking. I was thinking, yeah, I don't know. Maybe the mechanics, and in America, it's just the garage or the shop, the car shop.
Florist, algo así.
The florists, yeah.
No.
The florists, yeah.
The place where you go to party pub in England.
Pub, yes, the pub. Well, there's a bar in the States or a club.
Club.
Interesting. Yeah, but yeah, definitely chemists is the drugstore. So you had to go to the chemist.
Okay, yeah. At the morning, I have to go to the chemist because I need medicine.
What? Flu medicine, like cough medicine stuff.
The two of them. Yeah.
Both.
Cough drops, which are kind of, like for the throat. Cough drop.
Sore throat. Your daughter has a sore throat?
Yeah, and me too. I don't want to think is maybe COVID, but I don't want to know. But I want to
I hope you do that.
our flu. I saw. Yeah, because at the end of the last year, we have, I don't know, influenza. So I feel like we are como like low my system immunologic.
Yeah.
You lost your smells.
No.
Yes.
So maybe we have, I don't know. We need more vitamins.
Probably.
Yeah, but it's also the changing weather, maybe, at least in Medellín, this, I think.
Yeah, here, yesterday here was a rainy day.
Rainy day.
But today is very sunny and windy, so it's like crazy. In Mexico, or I don't know, we say February crazy and March a little bit more. It's like febrero loco y marzo otro poco. It's for the weather.
Today raining here after four months.
After 4
months. Without raining.
Wow.
Yes.
Really? What's the weather like in Palmira today?
Hello, guys.
Hey, buddy.
It was sunny day.
Hello.
Sunny day, really. It was sunny day since last day. The water has changed because all weekend was rainy every day. Yeah, in the morning and practically every day was cold, and it was a strange feeling, a strange sensation, because Palmira is maybe is hot, as it's warm most of the time of the year. And I was doing chores at home. And when I realized 3 p.m. oh my God.
You are mopping. You were mopping.
No.
5 minutes ago.
No, really no. Really no. I took my map afterward the lunch at 1:15. 5 minutes. You are right, Edward.
Okay. My friend, we are recording. Don't worry about that. Okay.
I realized that. I realized.
For that reason, you
was done.
Face.
The activity was done, and no problem. Everything is clear.
More than the Medellín River.
More, yeah, exactly. Hey, Liz, look at Liz is here. Liz.
Hello.
It's nice to be joined by you. Again, how are you, Liz?
Good.
And Merce is also driving. Look at Merce. She's a multitasker.
Merce is driving.
Becoming a Toretto.
Merce is driving the Top Gun.
A Toretto.
She's like
a Toretto woman.
Okay.
She's gone.
She didn't like it. She didn't like the You didn't enjoy your description, Juan. Anyways, thank you very much for being here. We've been talking pronunciation, right? We've been talking pronunciation, and I guess the pronunciation little by little starts to become part of the vocabulary regime that you follow to expand your English. You need to expand your English vocabulary, but in a phonological way. So paying attention to how words contrast against others, rhythms, intonations, and all that. So we've been talking about the right intonation of descriptive phrases versus set phrases. What do you remember about that, guys?
Intonation topic?
The topic of descriptive phrases versus set phrases. What do you remember? Anything that comes to mind, anybody?
In the topic of intonation, excuse me, of the description, I remember something like the noun is more high than the description in a sentence, right? And the verb over the adjective. I don't know if it's the topic that you try to or that you need to explain you.
Sure. I mean, like, just whatever you remember. Does anybody else remember anything?
It doesn't come to my mind because I won't be there that class.
Oh, you weren't here. Okay, sorry. Got you.
It's like the connecting speech. Nope.
Okay. I'm just listening to you.
Well, it's when we have to link in consonant plus vowel. The example, stop it. Another way is vowel plus vowel. It's like the tree speak. The tree speak. It's like example. Yeah, it's when we are linking words for speak from more. It's for sorry, I'm tangled.
Fabian just enjoys or suffer.
Our pain.
Our pain, exactly.
Our struggle. Savoring it is. I love it. They don't remember. Okay, yes, we were talking about descriptive phrases versus set phrases, and this is part of vocabulary, like I'm saying. Just to freshen you up, to refresh your memories, and for the ones that were not here also, I'm going to send you a picture of examples of set phrases versus descriptive phrases. Take a look at the WhatsApp chat, please. I'm gonna send it right now. Okay, everybody take a look at that picture that I just sent you. All right, you seeing it?
But I'm close.
Oh, yeah.
I'm close.
You're close. You're hot. Pay attention. Descriptive phrase, a light bulb. A light bulb. A light bulb. Ta-ta-ta. A light bulb. What is a light bulb? En español, ¿qué es a light bulb?
Un foco.
¿Un foco qué?
Un foco.
Un foco liviano. A light bulb. A light bulb es un foco liviano. O sea, un foco que no es pesado. That's a light bulb. Versus el set phrase, a light bulb, que es un bombillo, un foco. You got it?
Yeah.
Is that clear?
Yeah.
More or less?
It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Because I remember everything. Yeah, right now.
I remember everything. Okay. Pay attention. A light bulb. Now you remember. A light bulb es una bombilla liviana. A light bulb es un bombillo, una bombilla, un foco. Do you understand the concept? Everybody. Yeah? No? Maybe? Be honest.
No. The set phrase is the new meaning that because it's when people repeat again, and simply you can recognize through the set phrase this one like the meaning, right? While, meanwhile, descriptive phrase is a phrase with an adjective specific.
Exactly. It's just something. It's something. It's not something set. The meaning of set phrase is like the name of something. Okay? A light bulb is the name of something. It's a common, when you think light bulb, you're thinking of something. Something comes to mind. Okay? Something comes to mind. We all identify what a light bulb is. Okay? And it's all a matter of stress. If you're talking about something that is, you know, like of the moment, I'm just describing something, you say ta-ta-ta, a light bulb with bulb higher. But when you change it to light bulb and you make the first word emphasized or stressed, then you have a set phrase or a cliche. It's something that becomes a cliche. Everybody understands what a light bulb is as a cliche in people's minds. Maybe not cliche, okay? But it's something that becomes cliche by repetition. So people start identifying light bulb as something. They don't have any questions. But you can have questions when somebody says, hey, I have a light bulb. Then you can be like, and what is that? What is a light bulb? What do you do with it? But when you say, I have a light bulb, there's no questions. Got it? Look at the second example. Blue pants. You're describing some pants. They're blue pants. Ta-ta. In the pair, adjective, noun, the noun is emphasized. And what that transmits is that it's some pants. Nothing remarkable about them. But when you say blue jeans, and you emphasize the adjective, the first word, blue jeans, then this is something that people identify as something, right? Everybody knows what blue jeans is. Not everybody knows what blue pants means, for example, or what they look like. Okay? Pay attention to a cold fish, right? Versus a type of fish that we keep in the house. The decorative fish that we keep in the house is goldfish. So the difference here again is where do you place the emphasis? First word, second word. Second word is a traditional for description. First word is a traditional for cliches and set phrases, compound nouns and all that. Goldfish is a compound noun. It's two words that make up one. All right, and now please try to pronounce right there mentally. I'm gonna give you 1 or 2 minutes. Run through the whole list and try to pronounce them, you know, like right there in your houses. Make sure that you got it, okay? Train on this list. There you go, just 1 minute. Everybody separate individually. Go ahead. And then I'm gonna quiz you, okay?
But the second one is how do you say, the derivative of the first one? Because it's not the same words.
No, it's not at all. They don't need to be any connection between them. What's the connection between blue pants and blue jeans? That both are blue, but that's the only thing. They're not a derivative one of the other or anything. Just
it's something is like a comparative Medellín River with Sino River.
Yeah. So the idea is not really that. It's just that circumstantially here we put the two together because on the one hand we have first word emphasized, and on the other hand we have second word emphasized, and so it's interesting. Just take a look at them. Try to pronounce them, and I'm gonna quiz you in a moment.
What does meaning in this case an inky? The 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The 5 set phrase.
An inky. An inky?
No, the set phrase. An inky.
An inky is the key of an in.
The material or is then the
No.
What is in?
It's a hotel, a small hotel.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because when you go to an inn, like Holiday Inn, you go to a small hotel, the keys that they give you look distinctive. You know, there's a key of a hotel. It's not the key to a house because of the way it looks. So because it's so distinctive, you call it, oh, it's an inn key. Inn key.
Okay.
Okay, that's why, because they become a thing that you can identify. Blue jeans, everybody can identify, etc. Right, so practice, practice, practice. Just 1 minute now, 1 minute, just 1 minute. All right. We're ready. We're ready, believe it or not. So let's start with Eddie. Eddie, we start with you, buddy. Eddie, how do you pronounce this right here? This one right here. Can you see what I'm pointing out?
Tune tax.
Yeah, but make sure that you make the first part of the word stressed. So thumbtacks. Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks.
Thumbtacks is what we in Spanish call what?
Las cositas que le pone uno a los papeles para pegarlas en las repisas, en las pizarras. Chinches, algo así.
Chinches. ¿Cómo lo llaman ustedes? No sé cómo lo llaman en México. Ahí sí no sé.
Ya, también chinches.
Chinches. Sí, los chinches con que pega uno carteleras, de corchos. Sí, los tableros que son de corcho.
Y ahora les llaman pines. Un pin. Ponle un pin.
Pin. Es un pin. Just like pin it down. Yeah, so you have a cork board and then you put there with the pin, with a thumbtack. Yeah. All right, so thumbtack. Juan Carlos, how do you pronounce this one right here?
A toy gun.
A toy gun. Yes, a toy gun. A toy gun. Not to be confused with this one, Juanca. How do you pronounce this one?
Machine gun.
A machine gun. Yeah. Tatata, a machine gun. Because a machine gun is a type of gun. A toy gun, even though it's a type of gun, it's not really a type of gun. Okay. Look at this. How do you pronounce this? The name of a city. Juanca.
New York.
Exactly. New York. And Elizabeth. How do you pronounce this one?
A bright star.
A bright star, because you're describing. And not to confuse with this pronunciation pattern for this word.
A firecracker.
A firecracker.
Firecracker.
Firecracker is what we call una papeleta o un taco aquí en Colombia. ¿Quién sabe cómo lo llamarán en México? Algo que explota,
Dinamita.
pero no tan poderoso como para celebrar, para
Oh, un
diciembre.
cohete.
Se llaman
Cohete.
cohetes.
Cohetones.
Así no huele, así no huele.
No.
Los cohetes allá no vuelan.
What is the point of that?
No. Sí, sí vuelan. Son así como que les ponen un palito y los lanzan. ¿Son esos?
Eso,
No.
aquí se llaman voladores, voladores.
Ah, ok, aquí son cohetones. Cohetes
Pero
o
aquí
cohetes.
también tenemos los que se tiran al piso y estallan. So those are called
Aquí hay otras bellezas que los voladores los tiran, pero es horizontal a la gente también.
aquí se llaman
que sí ya tienen-
firecrackers, los que los prende uno ahí en el piso y estallan.
Ese aquí les llaman ratones, palomas, cañón. Ya tienen como diferentes nombres cada
Nombres
uno.
de animales.
No, o sea, les ponen diferentes nombres. Todos son cohetes, pero hay de diferentes estilos. Entonces ya todos tienen un nombre. Unos que lanzan luces, otros que giran. No salen volando, pero sí hacen un estruendo o mucho ruido.
Eso, el que hace el
o
estruendo, ¿cómo se llama?
cañones
Cañones. Eso es a firecracker, un cañón.
o palomas. Es que hay diferentes. Ahí te suena mucho, mucho poquito.
Sí, silbadores, buscaneguas, papeletas,
Ujú.
totes.
Exactly.
Sapito. Un sapito que
So,
hace.
let's continue with this one right here, none.
A white brush.
A wire brush, because it's describing the type of brush or the material of the brush. A wire brush, describing it. Not to confuse it with
A hairbrush.
a hairbrush, which is a type of brush different from a toothbrush, right? Got hairbrush and toothbrush.
A comb brush.
Comb brush.
Comb brush.
Just a comb,
no?
yeah. Just a comb.
Come here.
The idea-
Just comb.
Just
Come
comb.
here. Come here.
Yeah, just comb. But the idea is that maybe we have some set phrases like for brush. Okay. We got toothbrush, hairbrush. What else do you have? Anything else that is not a real thing, identifiable by everybody, is normally considered a descriptive phrase. Let's say you have a brush for the nails. A man who doesn't do his nails very often would say, oh, a nail brush. Not a nail brush, a nail brush, for example. It all depends, it's cultural. Okay. How about this one? Merce is available? I don't know if Merce is. Merce, what about this one?
A greyhound.
A greyhound, which means what? Do you know what it means in Spanish, a greyhound?
No, teacher.
Es un
¿Otro
perro
hormiguero?
cazador gris. Los hounds son los perros cazadores. Entonces, este es un perro cazador gris. A greyhound. Que no se confunda con la raza de perros que son utilizados para carreras. Merce, how do you pronounce this?
A greyhound.
A greyhound es un tipo
Es
de
un
perro
galgo.
utilizado para como un galgo. ¿Sí? Y incluso existe una flota de buses en Estados Unidos muy popular que se llama Greyhound. ¿Sí? Sería un camión, una línea de camiones en Estados Unidos, Nan. Greyhound, very common. Okay, so not to confuse those. Got it? How about Luis Alberto? Luis Alberto. Luis Alberto.
Alberto's hide.
Luis Alberto is here or not?
Hiding. It's hide.
It's in mood, black boss mood.
Maybe Lucho is eating lentejas. So let me see. Is Liz, look at this one. You're describing this thing.
A sharp knife.
A sharp knife, because you're describing it. How do you say sharp knife in Spanish, Liz?
Un cuchillo delgadito.
Filoso, afilado, amolado, right?
Un cuchillo
Versus-
filetero.
Un cuchillo
Yeah.
filetero, pero bien afiladito, ¿sí? Tiene que ser sharp. Que no se confunda con este, Liz. How do you pronounce this one?
A stick knife.
A steak knife. That is a very specific type of knife. Okay? It's a knife that is used at the table, right? It's a knife for the table, but it's got a sharp edge or maybe a serrated sharp edge. So it's easy to cut through meat with it. Because the normal knife, the brain day, my knives. 1 second.
Va a traer el arsenal.
El Lucho prendió la cámara y fue a comer, ¿o qué?
No. Estaba muteado, no había identificado que estaba muteado. Hablé, pero no.
Bueno, no te escuchamos
Pero-
las valiosas
Pero es que
palabras.
tenías que hablar más duro porque estás en Medellín, yo estoy en Cali, yo estoy en Palmira y acá. Todavía.
No, aquí.
All right, guys. So when we identify the thing we're talking about as something standard, then it has a name. I brought you 4 types. What is this? It's
De,
identifiable.
How you say mantequilla?
Butter.
Butter
knife.
knife.
Butter knife.
I have a second. 1 second. I have a second. I'm sorry. I have a question. Is it butter knife or butter knife?
Butter knife.
Butter knife. With the butter emphasized or stressed because it's a type. You can see this is a type of knife. Butter knife. No butter knife. Butter knife. How about this one?
Snake is snake Nike.
Stick.
A sharp
Stick.
knife.
Stick.
Okay, if you call it a sharp knife, then make sure that you say knife, stress, sharp knife.
Attack knife.
Is this an attack knife?
A rope knife.
Eddie's confused. Today is not improvisation lesson.
I see.
I still a rubber
You-
knife.
All knife.
Would you put this on a table?
Stick
Put this
knife.
on a table? Maybe? Would you put this on a table?
Steak knife.
Oh,
Steak knife.
No, you don't put this on a table.
it's a
You
spoke
put this
knife.
on a table.
It's
This
like
goes on a
white-
table. It's called a steak knife.
Stick knife.
Another one is a white knife.
A wife's knife. This is a steak knife. You put it on a table. When you go to a restaurant, you ordered one of these. If you're giving one of these to cut through your steak because it's stupid, right? So that's a butter knife. This is a steak knife. This one has an edge, right? But this one is a different type of knife. It's bigger. It's got a certain shape. Okay, it's got a point. This is a cook's knife or a chef's knife. And finally,
A bread
it's a
knife.
bread knife.
A bread
Make
knife.
sure you don't say a bread knife because you're not describing the thing. You're calling it the thing, a bread knife. So all of these knives are pronounced, emphasizing or stressing the first word because they're objects. You're not describing a type of knife, you know, like out of many knives, you're describing a function of a knife and a knife itself, a type of knife. So that's the idea.
Cool.
Let's take a look with Luis at this one. Luis, how about this one?
Baby alligator.
A baby alligator. You're describing the type of alligator. It's a baby alligator. But then what about this one?
A baby bottle.
Baby bottle. Tata tata. Baby bottle, which is in Spanish.
It's
Un biberón.
biberón.
Biberón o
Tetero.
tetero.
Baby bottle.
Biberón o tetero. That's right. Okay. So pay attention to that. It depends. It all depends. Okay. Pay attention to names. Mary Jones, Bob Smith, New York. Okay. Pay attention to names. They're always descriptive by nature. Even if they correspond to a place, okay, or a person. Like New York is a specific place. Everybody can imagine what it is, but it's a name. So New York, Bob Smith, Mary Jones, that's the way that you stress it. Same with community places like City Hall, not City Hall, City Hall. That's the way it is. It's just something cultural, okay? So pronunciation in the right way becomes a cultural event. When you start to interact with people and you hear him say things, then you know it's not City Hall, it's City Hall. That's it. Okay. But now let's practice some more.
Fabian, for example, with the White House and the White House is really clear.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Right here, a White House. Thank you. Versus the White House.
White House.
Yeah. White House versus the White House. That's right. The thing is that with places like New York, it's always New York, not New York versus New York, you know, like something like that. But then again, it's all cultural. We're trying to come up with rules, but rules are only patterns that we notice. Experience is the best way to learn. So always make sure that you understand how pairs of words are pronounced, like these phrases. But these phrases are, you know, like these phrases are all around nouns. They're nouns. Okay. And now this comes from our previous lesson. This was our previous document. I'm going to share it again. It is also on Padlet. Done. Copy link right here. Done. Let me share my screen. This was our document from our previous lesson. Okay. We were talking about two-word phrases. Then we read the ugly duckling and we went into set phrases. Okay. Just descriptive phrases, two-word phrases like short nail, chocolate cake, hot bath, etc. And then we talked about set phrases and I gave you 600 set phrases. Okay. I'm going to share this document with you right now. It's also available on Padlet. Hang on, let me share this with you. Right there, just shared it, intonation 5. I shared with you a list of 600 words, and all of them are cliches and set phrases. So for all of these, you need to emphasize the first word. So I always want you to clap on the stress syllable to try to keep a rhythm, like baseball cap, bowling alley, bread basket, business card, car park, coffee mug, etc. And even better if you can do it with a rhythm, okay? Maybe a more copious rhythm if it's possible for you, like baseball cap, bowling alley, bread basket, business card, car park, coffee mug, concert hall, and just go like that over all of these words: cooking pot, credit card, dinner plate, earplugs, eggshell, fire extinguisher, flagpole, flower pot, football stadium, fruit basket, game changer, gas station, golf club, guitar pick, hairbrush, hand sanitizer, headphones, heart attack. Okay? This is the exercise. It's not a joke. Okay? Try to do it just like this. Try to emphasize first word, whichever syllable corresponds. Okay? Try to do this exercise. It's really good because that way you acquire vocabulary in the right intonation pattern. And that goes a long way. It's not that if you say coffee mug, people are going to look at you funny. In some cases, it can happen that people don't understand what you're talking about just because you change the intonation. But for the most part, it's just, I think it's a matter of simple courtesy. You just sound right. It's a matter of trying to accomplish empathy. I know that empathy has become the word that is trending in our circles, business, everywhere. You know, like empathy, be empathetic. That's a very nice, you know, ideal. But where it becomes realistic is where you're learning another language, another culture's language, but you do the work of trying to understand how to pronounce it right. So you can empathize with the people from that other culture. So you can close the gap between the two cultures. And that's a beautiful thing that is verifiable, you know, through correct pronunciation. So do the exercise. Just do the exercise. I grouped them by 50s. This first group, this first column, going up to the break, down to the break, is 50 words. Then you start over from the top. Go for the next 50. Take a rest. And then go for the next 50. That's simple. Night, owl, chain reaction, red carpet, sports car, running shoes. Okay. And we could all try to do it together, you know, as just, you know, like a chant. Okay. Rhyming chants is a way to understand intonation. And that's also how kids in America learn to pronounce phrases. They do rhyming chants. Da, 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 da is something that they do in class too, in class 2. So that's how it works. Okay. Roller coaster, book club, potluck dinner, movie theater, power outage. Okay. Because there's always the risk that you say power outage, movie theater, potluck dinner, book club. Sounds weird. Just saying. Okay.
Teacher, pero cuando enfatizamos, separamos las palabras porque podríamos decir power star. Entonces,
not necessarily. You don't need to. You don't need to. All you need to do is kind of place a little bit more, increase the tone on the first word. Roller coaster, book club, potluck dinner, movie theater, power outage, night owl, chain reaction, red carpet, sports car, running shoes. Okay. And that's something that you learn with your body. You know, you keep the rhythm, you keep the beat with your body or your head, or clapping, which is obviously twice the feedback, the impact, and the sound it makes. While if you just use your head, it's just one stimulus. Got it? Roller coaster, book club, potluck dinner. So it's like more if you are already a professional. If you're just a newbie in this business, I prefer something that creates both impact, so that kind of feedback or stimulus, and also sound. You can also use your shoe. Okay, or baseball cap, bowling alley, bread basket. So your hand, your head, your foot, or your claps become the tempo marker. Okay, the beat marker. Okay, the metronome also is called. That's a natural metronome. You just do it, and it's miraculous. With these 600 words that you have here, some of them repeat. You're all set. But there is something that I recommend that you do. So, okay, I'm gonna do this. Yeah, you have to tell people in your house, because then if you start doing it and you didn't tell them, they're gonna think you're crazy. What is he doing? Yeah. Tell them, guys, don't worry, I'm gonna do something for English. Okay, baseball cap, bowling alley, bread basket, business card, car park. And you like it. You like it because we like this stimulus, okay? So just do it. Do it at home. This is what we did last class. 600 of them. 600. No kidding. Okay. Look at this. How many times have you said water bottle? Water bottle. Bad. Terrible. It's water bottle. How many times have you said vacuum cleaner? Where's the vacuum cleaner? It's vacuum cleaner. Okay. Or tea bag. Tea bag. No. Tea bag. Got it? Now book club. Book club. Now doctor's appointment. It's doctor's appointment. Etc. Okay. Isn't that fantastic? These are things that sometimes we don't know. And we need to know. It's a matter of empathy. It's a matter of courtesy. It's a matter of being nice. Okay. And this has nothing to do with you being a Latin person. Being a Latino. Okay, so I'm Latino, so I'm not going to know how to. No, you just have to do the job. That's all you need to do. It's simple. It's not about whether you're from here or there, or this is your color of skin versus another different color. No, just do the work. And this is the way you do it. Believe me. Okay. Believe me when I say that. Any questions, comments?
Yeah, I have a question, teacher.
What's
All
your question?
the words in this space, the emphasis is in the first word.
All of them.
All
of them. Yes, good question. All of them. So you become a metronome. You just said it. Snapping the fingers, clapping your hands, tapping your desk, stomping your foot, and do it. Just do it. You know that you have to place the stimulus on the first word. And it helps. It helps a lot, guys. Believe me. Because sometimes people don't believe things when they haven't done it because they think, oh, that's ridiculous. I'm not going to do it. But do it. Believe me. Any other questions? Comments? Concerns? No? It's all good? Continue, teacher. We love you. You're the best teacher in the world. No? Okay. Nothing. Come on.
I have a question.
What's your question?
For example, with the word cowboy boots, is 3 words. Cowboy is a compound. More boy.
Then go with the stress syllable on the stress word or on the stress compound. You know, like you group them up. What's the compound within the compound? Cowboy, right? So then how do you pronounce cowboy? Cowboy. And then within that bigger compound, then cow continues to be the more prominent because it's more prominent in cowboy. So that is maintained when you add another word, cowboy boots. Cowboy boots.
Okay.
Cowboy boots. Okay. Was that clear or?
No.
Free?
Like the Medellín River.
I can't, you know, guys, is very frustrating to teach you stuff because then you use it against me. Lo usan en contra mía. Okay, let me show you. So let me show you 1 second. Descriptive. Okay, this one. So we have cowboy. Is it separate or together? It's together, right? Boots. Let's imagine for a second, just for the sake of argument, it's like that, separate words. Okay. Then you know that, okay, so what are we talking about? Okay, you're talking about boots. What kind of boots? Cowboy. You're not talking about boy boots or cow boots. You're talking about cowboy boots. So you start with this. Okay, ignore this for a moment. Start with this. The correct pronunciation here is like this, cowboy. And then as you add another word, that pattern is maintained. Sorry, I screwed up. That pattern is sustained, is maintained, doesn't change. Cowboy boots. Okay. Just consider this a compound within a bigger compound. But so that first compound is the one that you are not going to change. Do you have another similar example that you found? No, that's the only one. Cowboy boots. I'm thinking.
Cowboys.
You know, looking at the words, the phrases, sorry, on that list, the 600, do you find any other examples like this? 3 words? There are a couple of longer phrases. Just a couple. Oh, I remember one. Oh, for example, this one. Liz, look at this one. You seeing it? So then you're talking about a machine, but what kind of machine? You're talking about a popcorn machine, not a corn machine or a pop machine, a popcorn machine. So the stress is on pop and continues to be after you add the word machine, popcorn machine. Popcorn machine. Another one, for example, this one. Talking about a shortcut, right? But you're talking about what kind of shortcut? A keyboard shortcut. For example, Command V, Command C, Control V. That's a keyboard shortcut. Yeah, the preponderant syllable here is key, keyboard shortcut. Okay, tonically speaking, keyboard shortcut. And the same here. Ice cream, no ice cream. Ice cream is yo grito. Ice cream cone. And here too, first aid kit, etc. And yeah, you just gotta develop that rhythm, guys, develop that rhythm in your ear, and then you're safe. Okay, don't think too much about it. I think that this is one of those lessons that you don't think too much about it. You just, whatever you understand, and little by little, just by the power of keeping that rhythm that you like and not changing it, then you start learning automatically. Okay, lip balm, time capsule, party fave. When you get to the long ones, you get a little bit of, you know, like an adjustment. Sleeping bag, sun hat, toolbox, beach towel, first aid kit, quicker. First aid kit, ice cream cone, keyboard shortcut. You know, like it kind of changes a little, but you try to adjust it, bring it back to the pattern. Was it clear or clear as mud? Like Luis likes to say. Clear como Pantano? Clear as mud?
It's clear. Now.
Clear como agua florero. Okay, good. Now, practice.
It's clear. I'm funny like the curve.
Like curve, okay.
Like curve enthusiasm.
You love it. I know. You know you love it now. In this document, descriptive versus set phrases, we're going to practice exactly that, okay? I'm going to get you to work in small groups, maybe 2 to 3. And we're there, take turns reading in your group, and the others provide feedback. If necessary, repeat, or if necessary, stay quiet, whatever you want to say. If the person says it right, repeat it or don't. If the person says it wrong, repeat it to correct or explain. What do you have to do? Get in your small groups and read. For example, I am the first one. I go, okay, so he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. What I want to mean is for this to be emphasized or stressed. He's a nice guy. Why? Because it's a descriptive phrase. The mistake would be to say, he's a nice guy. Right? However, pay attention. You can say he's a nice guy, but you're being sarcastic. Okay? That's the thing with sarcasm. You normally place the emphasis somewhere else. And that way, you clue people in about the fact that you're being sarcastic. Because sometimes being sarcastic is cryptic, hidden. It's not outwardly or obvious. So sometimes to make it sort of obvious, you just change the stress of words. So he's a nice guy. True, he is a nice guy, as the sentence reads. But if you change it to, he's a nice guy, you're being sarcastic. He's a nice guy, but I hate him. Something like that, okay? So there. Is that clear or clear as mud? It's raining again in Medellín. Jesus Christ. Rain never goes away. Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
Is it raining in Itagüí, Luis?
No, it's cloud.
It's cloudy.
Today is now raining. Yet.
Are you? Oh, yet. Good point. Are you gonna go out with your family later? Are you gonna take them out?
Some plans, teacher. Do you ask me about plans or I don't know?
Yeah, for tonight. Going out or,
Tonight?
or staying?
Movies, maybe movies. Tonight, no, maybe.
Netflix.
The Saturday for me or más rest to watch movies, Netflix, yeah.
Gotcha.
Maybe
right.
tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow. Okay, so we only have 3 people, right? I think we only have 3 people. Is that correct?
Yes, three.
Yes,
Okay, so
teacher.
I guess we can.
Three, five.
I mean, I don't need to make another group. Let's do it, guys. Okay, but you do it on your own. I'll just listen. I'm not gonna give you feedback. You give yourselves feedback. I'm gonna share this document right now. Okay, so all of you can view it. Hang on a second. Share right here. Give me just a minute. And
We
there.
can read in the screen, Fab. No.
I think it's too small, but we can try. Give me 1 second. What am I doing? Sharing it in the chat. Right here. Shoot, 1 second. There, shared it right here in the chat. And I'm gonna share it also on WhatsApp. Got it? So whichever.
Okay.
I think is better, but let me see. And
We can read in the screen, Fab. No.
let me see if we can.
I think
it's too small, but we can try. Give me 1 second. That's me again. That's because I'm recording. 1 second. Descriptive set phrases right here. Okay, so if I do this, okay, you tell me. If I do this, hang on. You can see all 22 of them, can you? I don't think you can. Hold on, okay, let me
Yeah.
do this.
22.
22, and how does that look? Does it look okay? Or
Yeah.
too small, or what? Does it look okay?
For me, it's okay.
Yes.
All right, so good. Yeah, then let's use this as is. There. In the groups, just, do you want me to split you into 2 groups or you want to be in this group of 4? What do you prefer? El que hable decide.
Whatever you want.
Okay, then this is easier. Go ahead. Take turns.
Yeah.
Eddie reads one, Mercedes reads another. Everybody can repeat when Mercedes or Reese or anybody makes a mistake, etc. Give each other feedback. I won't participate. I just let you do it yourselves. Go.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
Luis Alberto.
Okay. He's an American guy from San Francisco.
He's an American guy from San Francisco.
He is an American guy from San Francisco.
Okay, my turn. The cheerleader needs a rubber band to hold her ponytail.
The cheerleader needs a rubber band to hold her ponytail.
The cheerleader needs a rubber band to hold her ponytail.
Juan Carlos is joining.
Juan Carlos is much.
Okay. The executive assistant needs a paper clip for the final report.
The executive assistant needs a paper clip for the final report.
The executive assistant needs a paper clip for the final report.
Yeah, Juan Carlos.
The executive assistant needs a paper clip for the final report.
The law students took an English test in a foreign country.
The law student took an English test in a foreign country.
The law students took an English test in a foreign country.
One cup.
The law student took an English test in foreign country.
The policeman saw a red car on the freeway in Los Angeles.
The policeman saw a red car on the freeway in Los Angeles.
The policeman saw a red car on the freeway in Los Angeles.
The policeman saw a red car on the freeway in Los Angeles.
My old dog has long ears and a flu problem.
My old dog has long ears and flea problems.
My old dog has a long ears and a flea problem.
My old dog has long hair and fur problem.
The new teacher broke his coffee cup on the first day.
The new teacher broke his coffee cup on the first day.
The new teacher broke his coffee cup on the first day.
The new teacher broke his coffee cup of the first day.
His best friend has a broken cup in his other office.
His best friend has broken cup in his other office.
His best friend has a broken cup in his other office.
His best friend has a broken cup in his other office.
Let's play football on the weekend in New York.
Let's play football on the weekend in New York.
Let's play football on the weekend in New York.
Let's play football on the weekend in New York.
Jingle Bells is a nice song.
New York.
Jingle Bells is a nice song.
Jingle Bells is a nice song.
Jingle Bells is a nice song.
Where are my new shoes?
Where are my new shoes?
Where are my new shoes?
Juan Carlos. Lo está buscando.
Where are my new shoes?
Where are my tennis shoes?
Where are my tennis shoes?
Where are my tennis shoes?
I have a headache from the head wave in South Carolina.
I have a headset from the head wave in South Carolina.
I have a headache from the head wave in South Carolina.
I have a headache from the head wave in South Carolina.
The new Lightweights took a long walk in Long Beach.
The new Lightweights took a long walk in Long Beach.
The new Lightweights took a long walk in Long Beach.
The newlyweds took a walk in Long Beach.
The little dog was sitting on the sidewalk.
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 The famous athletes changed clothes in the locker room.
The famous athlete changed clothes in the locker room.
The famous athletes changed clothes in the locker room.
The famous athlete changed clothes in the locker room.
The art exhibit was held in an empty room.
The art exhibit was held in empty room. Terrible.
The art exhibit was held in the empty room.
The art exhibit was held in empty room.
There was a class reunion at the high school.
What number? Sorry.
19.
19.
Okay.
There was a classroom. There was a class reunion at the high school.
There was a class reunion at the high school.
There was a class reunion in the high school.
The headlines indicate a new policy.
The headlines indicate a new policy.
The headlines indicate a new policy.
The headlines indicated a new policy.
The stock opinion were listening the company directory.
The stock options were listed in the company directory.
The stock options were listed in the company directory.
The stock options were listed in the company directory.
All the second grades were out on the playground.
All the second graders were out on the playground.
All the second graders were out on the playground.
All the second graders were out on the playground. The playground.
All right. So that last one is playground or playground? What is it?
Playground.
Playground.
Playground. We play up, ground below, right? Up and down.
Teacher, look at the chat, please. Look at your face, it's terrible. We do the chat.
I'm looking at the chat.
Soon chat. Really terrible. The teacher.
You sometimes you cry.
Se perdió esta plática.
Fantastic.
I'm crying.
Love it. I vote.
Mandalo al grupo.
Exactly. It's nice.
It's sadness. Sadness.
Sí, es un sadness.
Okay, yes. Obviously, this takes work. Sometimes you were right, sometimes you were not. But yeah, you have to play with it and be conscious of it. Definitely. If the word is integrated into one single word, it's always going to sound with the first syllable or the first word stressed. We can't. It's not gonna be we can't. I mean, the guarantee is right there for you if the word is together, two words into one. Example, right here, right?
Cheerleader.
So cheerleader. It's gonna be cheerleader. It's cheerleader. For example, here is not newlyweds. Cannot be because it's one single word. Newlyweds. Los recién casados. Newlyweds. Okay. And with the others, then you have to think, is this a cliche or not?
Headache. Is headache? Oh.
Headache.
Okay.
No, headache. No,
Oh.
headache. Remember, always if it's one word, definitely the first word is emphasized of the two. Called a compound word. And some compounds are also made by means of a hyphen. They're hyphenated. Like in this case, then again, that counts as a single word. Therefore, always guaranteed stress the first syllable. I mean, sorry, the first word. So second graders, and playground.
For
Okay.
teacher, the executive.
The executive assistant, the
Yeah.
assistant goes up, needs a paper clip is a thing.
Okay.
Everybody knows what a paper clip is, so it's not paper clip, it's paper clip. Paper clip for the final report. Final report is whatever, final report, Got it?
The last part too has stress, teacher. For example, let me find an example. Jingle bells is a nice song. Song two has a sen or no?
Nice song.
Nice song.
Nice song.
Nice song.
But because the name
Jingle
Jingle Bells is something that we know is Jingle Bells.
Jingle bells.
Yeah.
Jingle bells is a, but there is what a sense. Jingle bells, of course, is a nice or song.
Nice song. Yeah, because you're describing
nice
you're
song.
describing the song. Nice song. Yeah. Like, for example, you can think of, well, class reunion is something that we know. No, every class reunion is different. It's not something that you understand what it is exactly. It's not when you ask, it's not like when you ask for a butter knife, I bring you a butter knife. With a class reunion, it can be anything. It's not something standardized. It can be anything. I mean, just the class reunites. So class reunion, not class reunion, class reunion. Okay. High school is different because that's a set thing. It's a building, high school. No, high school. There. And you start to become conscious of it. Okay. In fact, I want you to think for a moment, make two lists. If you can think of it. Okay. I don't know if you can. Make two lists. One list is going to be two word phrases stressed on the first word, and the other one, two word phrases stressed on the second word. How do you know? Can you give me just like a description of each kind? Which kind of phrase goes here and which kind of phrase goes there? Do you know what I'm saying? Like this. Pay attention. I'm going to insert a table here so you understand what I'm trying to say. Give me 1 second. I'm going to insert a table right there. So hang on. Insert and table. So this is what I want. Oh, but not there. Right here, maybe. Insert a table. But yeah. Again, I botched it. One more time, insert a table. This time it's going to be perfect. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. So we have two columns. We got first word stressed. Okay. And then second word stressed. That's it. Do you have any observations? Like which phrases are first word stressed? What is the, how do you know? I mean, like, no, don't give me examples. Just tell me what kind of phrase goes there and how do you know? And when you have a second word stress, well, how do you know? What's the rule, more or less? The rule, la regla, or reglas. Think about it.
When we want to emphasize something, for example, the White House. The White House, the emphasis is in the characteristic, the adjective.
Yeah. So what's the rule? ¿Cuál es la regla ahí?
The adjectives are emphasis.
Always?
No. It's different. The emphasis is in the noun. The emphasis is the noun. The adjective is the complement.
Okay, I tell you what.
Low sound.
I tell you what, time up for a second. I want you as a group, okay, Eddie, Juan, Luis, and Mercedes. I want you as a group to decide on a rule or rules for each of those columns. One rule for each is sufficient. But if you know more, please, by all means, okay? I'm going to give you 2 minutes to come up, para que se pongan de acuerdo, to come up together with a rule for each column. First word stress and second word stress. We're talking about 2 word phrases, okay? Two word phrases. So my question is, can you come up with a rule for each column? A rule for this column, just type it here. And a rule for this column, just type it there. Let me allow you to edit. Okay. Just shared it. Shared it on WhatsApp, and I'm going to share it here on the chat. There's a new link where you can edit. And please work on this. Somebody can be the secretary, Eddie or Juanca or Merce. The others discuss, try to come up with a rule for this and a rule for that. If you know more than one rule, it also works. Okay, so get to work. 2 minutes, 3 maximum. Okay, I'll let you be. Is this clear? Think about the rule.
Thinking the rule. Well,
I'm going to turn off my video para que no me tomen más fotos.
Bueno,
Okay, you are gonna be the secretary. And Luis, excuse me, Luis.
I'm afraid it's impossible because I'm on the cell phone.
No, excuse me, Luis, sorry. Luis, you can gonna be the secretary?
Okay, let me open and share the screen. Give me a second, guys. Host, disabled participants. No, I can't share because the hosts are don't allow.
Try again.
Okay. I am ready. Yeah. Guys, tell me, because I don't know about this topic, so I can write. I think that, as say Juan Carlos, the nouns are emphasis, no?
Emphasizing the noun.
Emphasize, for example, the first word, the first sentence is a nice guy, a nice. Excuse me. I can try. I can't. Oh, okay, what happened? I can see.
For example, the little dog was sitting on the sidewalk. What is is the first word stress or is the second word stress? Because the little dog.
What number?
16.
Sí.
16.
Yeah, the little dog was sitting on the sidewalk. The
little
dog was sitting.
The little dog, and
the little dog.
After that, exactly. After that, was sitting on the sidewalk.
Because describe the dog, the little dog, where the sitting on the sidewalk. I believe that is the first stress.
Yeah, the second is the action. Yes.
Yeah.
So the adjective is emphasis. Little.
Adjective. No, the second is the action. Second is the action. The sitting on the sidewalk.
Sorry, we lost me.
The little is adjective. the first word stress is a adjective. I believe is little, the little dog.
No,
No?
no, the little dog.
Okay, the little dog.
Because if you said the little dog, it's something
You
it has a
refer
place.
because you refer the little dog. You refer
Yeah,
that
yeah.
the action the little dog is sitting on the sidewalk.
Ta ta ta, little dog.
The
Right?
little dog.
But the second is the actions. Yeah.
Yes.
Right action here.
Yes.
Sitting on the sidewalk.
I'm gonna try with other. For example, 19.
There was a class.
There was a class reunion. There was a class reunion. Yes.
Class reunion.
Uh-huh.
Class.
At the high school. At the high school. There was a class reunion at the high school.
There was a class reunion
at the high school.
So maybe this one. Yo no sé lo que tengo que hacer en esta tabla, chicos. Me dice.
No, eso es lo que estás haciendo está bien, Luis. O sea, estamos tratando como de enfatizar lo que, digamos, la oración, lo que refiere a lo
El primer estrés.
A lo que se enfatiza primero es en el primer estrés, como dice Mercedes. Entonces, a eso nos referimos, digamos,
Ok, como clasificarlas.
Exacto. Y el segundo.
The little dog is the first.
Exacto.
The little dog.
Sitting on the sidewalk.
Sidewalk.
¿Esta se enfatiza o no?
In the first one, because it's a surprise.
Pero esa sidewalk va en el segundo.
Sí, va en el segundo.
Yeah.
¿Por qué se enfatiza la segunda parte?
No, porque tú dices, el pequeño perro, por decirlo así,
sí.
El pequeño perro estaba sentado en la acera, ¿sí me entiendes? El pequeño perro, ahí hablas duro, el pequeño perro estaba sentado en la acera, algo así como para decirlo, para que... ¿Sí entiendes? Las enfatizas después la acción de lo que estaba haciendo el
The little dog.
Exacto.
The little dog was sitting in the sidewalk.
Lo que pasa es que esa explicación es fácil dar en español porque el español no funciona así. Es lo que trata de decir todavía siempre. ¿Sí? Entonces, cuando estamos describiendo un adjetivo y una persona con una descripción, entonces sencillamente en ese caso la descripción va en tono bajo y el énfasis de ese conjunto, de ese par de palabras está en el noun, en el sustantivo. Entonces, por eso cuando explica Edward que el pequeño perro pues, se siente un poquito extraño, pero precisamente por eso, porque el español no es así. Entonces, básicamente ahí lo que trata de decir, pues Edward, es que nosotros debemos colocar en la parte, ¿cuál es la? Yo no sé, o sea, lo que estoy entendiendo es que la primera parte de Fieldwork Stress es identificar dentro de la frase, después viene siendo como la parte en donde está la primera sílaba enfatizada. En este caso, sidewalk. En este caso, sidewalk.
Por decir algo.
¿Sí? En este caso, sidewalk.
Por ejemplo.
Por decir algo, where are my shoes?
Lo que pasa es que, o sea, yo allí también pues, me pierdo un poquito porque yo cuando aprendí un poquito, pues cuando aprendí la parte de las preguntas WH, el énfasis está en la expresión. Entonces, where are my shoes? Yo lo entendí así, yo lo aprendí así.
Sí, where are.
Mientras
Where
que
are.
usted hace una
O sea, el énfasis
exacto,
es
en el
where are.
en el where are, exacto, en la
Sí,
WH,
yo
la
diría
pregunta
que
es
también
abierta,
es.
el énfasis es allí, es en el where. O who, o how, exacto.
Where are
La
my
palabra-
shoes, my scissors, where are my dishes? I don't
Y
know.
ahí nos
Where are,
salimos del,
ya es lo que,
y ahí nos
por lo que
salimos
estás
del tema
preguntando.
porque cuando hacemos la pregunta cerrada, en el dúo con el das, entonces ahí la entonación es ascendente.
Sí, pero yo creo que este where are my new shoes viene acentuado en ambos, porque yo quiero expresar que son mis zapatos nuevos, que busco mis zapatos y mis zapatos nuevos. Entonces, a mí me
O
suena
sea, en este
así los
caso la
dos.
entonación, o sea, la entonación ahí están las dos, pero porque primero por la palabra WH, pero lo que trata de identificar allí, Fabián, es básicamente en ver si new shoes es porque ese estrés es un set phrase, o sea, porque si ella reconoce culturalmente new shoes, cuando no es así, uno tiene que decir ahí es new shoes, porque ya están enfatizando de que son zapatos nuevos, de que es la descripción de los zapatos.
Ajá, que lo diga new shoes. Where are my new shoes?
Yeah.
New shoes.
Where are my new shoes? Más o menos
Aunque
así.
sí, de hecho yo shoes no los suelto tan enfatizado. Where are my new shoes? New
A mí me
shoes.
parecería en mi aprendiz conocimiento sería allí, pues no tanto como el where. Where are my nice shoes?
Okay. So tell me
First stress,
what is the first stress? So
where are.
where are?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because the WH rule,
Yeah.
la regla del WH. Te preguntas con WH.
My new shoes. And the second?
Yeah,
Shoes.
new shoes.
Pues ahí no había como estrés. Creo yo, no sé si.
Ahí no hay estrés porque los zapatos son nuevos, ¿cierto?
Pues sí.
Estamos entrenando.
Yo creo que en
Esto.
shoes. Where are my new shoes?
Exacto.
Es como para hacerlo resaltar y que te
Yo
entiendan.
estoy de acuerdo.
Intentémoslo. Try. So. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. Tatatata.
He's a nice guy.
No.
He's a nice guy.
No, he's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy. Because guy is the noun. Nice is the adjective. He's a nice guy.
Por
He's
eso,
a nice guy.
yo digo que el estrés está aquí en hit y en guy.
Yeah.
Ah,
He's a
okay.
nice guy. But I don't know what is the order. I have a doubt. What is the order? Why?
For me, he's a nice guy. He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy.
I don't know. That is my opinion.
Ajá, toca. Okay, he's American guy from San Francisco. He's again for me. He's American guy from San Francisco.
He's an American guy from San Francisco.
He's an American guy.
He's an American guy.
Yes.
American guy.
He's an American guy. He's an American guy.
From San Francisco.
He's an American guy from San Francisco.
Yes.
So again, he's
Are you sure,
American guy.
American guy.
I don't know. I have my doubt, but
No, the first is American guy.
he's
I
an
don't know.
American guy.
He's an American guy.
He's an American guy. Come on. All phrase. In the first column.
Qué pesar que Fabián haya quitado el video, hombre.
Dijo, ¿ya lo quitó ya lo quitó?
Ahí están las fotos.
Yeah, never again, never again, never again. I'm here. I'm here. Todavía sigo llorando, pero ya no me ven.
Exacto.
Ya no lo veo.
To avoid the face. To avoid his face.
No más papaya, my friend. No more papaya.
Allá dándose en la cabeza, Fabián.
Dios, yo cierro mejor los ojos.
Por eso es que
Le va a poner fomia a esas paredes, porque está dando con ellas.
él antes, con los estudiantes de antes, se tocaba mucho la cabeza, por eso fue que le cayó el pelo, ahora se le va a caer las cejas. Tira, Fabián, pesado.
La barba.
Mentira, estoy muy pesado, Fabián. No.
Desde ayer, sí.
Desde ayer que le digo la serie, que esa
Sí, claro.
serie, ¿por qué? Que cómo le ocurría, que mejor.
No, esto mantiene una calvofobia.
It's
pero
okay,
seria,
Luis. It's
hermano.
okay, man. I love you. It's okay. You can do whatever you want. I choose not to be offended. Don't worry. Yo siempre escojo no ofenderme. A mí me encanta que bromeemos todos. Relax.
Pero te lo digo con respeto, Fab, ¿no? Hombre,
Sí,
claro,
con todo el respeto que me merezco.
Exacto, con
Sí.
todo el
Con
respeto
todo el
que
respeto
se
que merecen
merece.
los calvos me
Con
insultó.
con todo respeto, yo tengo calvofobia.
No, le digo, no, pero con
Respeto
todo
que merecen los
respeto por
calvos.
usted. ¿Cómo que le digo? No, pero con todo respeto por usted, ¿para qué se ve eso,
no,
hermano?
Desde ayer
Qué
está,
esencia.
pero mejor dicho, de un humor vítreo, el tremendo.
Está de
Sí,
un humor
Está pesado,
pero
está hardcore.
fétido.
Okay, continue.
Pero agrio el hombre.
Finish up para que miremos.
Ok. Venga, Fabián, pero tengo la duda porque si nos metimos en una pérdida seria en la distribución de las columnas. O sea, primero entendíamos que era que tomábamos la frase que tenía el estrés, o sea, la parte de la frase que tenía la entonación en la primera parte y la parte de la frase en la entonación en la segunda parte. Luego empezamos a colocar la frase, el pedazo completo. Entonces ahí como que I'm lost. I feel lost.
Lo importante, the important thing here, Juanca and everybody else, is to think about this. You still there? Okay. Is to think about this. Es que piensen alrededor de este tema. Ya enseguida les doy las reglas. Lo estoy poniendo ahí básicamente es a que piensen y ya después las vemos.
Sí,
Relax.
nos tienen nadando en el
Exacto, en
pozo.
el limbo.
Es la idea.
So go ahead, finish up. ¿Qué más tienen ahí o ya se acabó?
No.
Dicho-
Go ahead.
Por ejemplo, aquí yo pienso que uno tiene que resaltar esto. O sea, yo le estoy tratando de colocar como mi sentido cuando hablo en español
Eso es.
y tratar de hablar en inglés. Entonces, yo diría como que le pondría acentuación aquí. He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. O sea, la pondría
He's a nice
aquí
guy.
y acá.
Sure.
He's a nice guy. He's an American guy from San
Aquí de nuevo.
Francisco.
He's an American guy from San Francisco. Esto también me suena acentuado. Esto me suena acentuado. Y esto me suena acentuado.
The cheerleader needs a
Rubber band
to
her ponytail.
to hold
her
ponytail. No, ponytail. No, ponytail. No, ponytail he said because it's a description, it's a set phrase. Ponytail.
Ajá. Venga, aquí podemos rayar, ¿cierto? Por mí aquí porque yo quiero resaltar.
A rubber band to hold her ponytail.
¿No?
Yeah. The next one.
Okay.
The executive assistant needs a paper clip
for the
for the
final report.
For the final report.
Paperclip, final report.
It's a paperclip for the final report.
Report. Final report. Yeah, final report.
And paperclip.
Paperclip. Paperclip is a set phrase.
Paperclip. Assistant, no? The executive assistant.
Yeah. Right. Okay, next one.
The law student
Yeah, the last student.
took
English
an English test.
Took an English test.
Yeah, test in foreign country.
For me, it's in English test. For me, I don't know if you are right. If you are
English test. Pues
if
a mí me suena
if
que
you agree.
cuando lo decimos incluso se escucha más alargado. English test. English test. English test.
I don't know if you agree, but
Test.
for me, it's English test. The last student took an English test in a foreign country.
Foreign country. In a foreign country. Foreign.
No, foreign country because this is adjective. Extranjero. This is país.
So, country or foreign?
Foreign country.
Two? Bob?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but you can.
The policeman, of course.
Red
So,
car.
A red
Red
car.
car.
Red car. Huh? Or red. Not two?
No, car.
Car. On the freeway.
The
Freeway. In the freeway.
On the freeway.
Freeway. What's that? Freeway.
Yeah. And in Los Angeles.
In Los Angeles. Ahora sí, Fabián se está.
Por ahí todavía le
making
está volviendo,
sense.
le está volviendo,
Ya tiene
está
sentido.
volviendo-
Ya tiene sentido.
le está
¿Por qué
volviendo el
repro-
alma al cuerpo. Ya está terminando el exorcismo en que estaba.
My old
Old
dog.
dog.
My old dog
Al dog.
has long ears.
Long ears. Long ears.
Long ears.
Ears
Flip problem.
A flea problem.
and a flip problem.
Free problem. So the new teacher. Yeah.
The new teacher broke
Broke
Coffee.
his
Coffee.
coffee cup. Coffee cup.
coffee cup
Coffee cup. On the
First
first
day.
day.
first day. Right.
Nada, me acordé de una clase donde decían, o sea, todo lo que son verbos y el resto casi no suena, se enfatizan mucho los nombres. Y estos son puros nombres. His best friend
The friend.
has a broken cup.
No, but for me, best friend is a surprise. So best friend is okay.
Best friend, it's okay.
Yeah.
Best friend, right?
His best friend has a broken cup in his
broken
other
cup.
office.
A broken
Other
cup
office or office?
No creo. Other office,
in
no.
his
Como
other office.
Yo pienso que sí, porque mira que enfatizamos otras cosas como in his other office. Como, office es como a querer resaltar. ¿En dónde? En su other office. Aquí no, in his other office. Me parece que sí, como que es como cuando dijimos flip problem. And a flip problem. Pero
Ponla,
bueno.
ahorita la revisamos.
Okay. Other office.
Eduardo, ¿volviste?
No, acá estoy, hermano.
Yo
también
pensé
aquí
que veo
rascando.
para arriba, tiras de cabeza.
Hermano, acá también rascándome la cabeza.
Yo he ido para el Sinú River a las casas a tirarse cabeza.
No, madre. No, ¿qué estamos haciendo?
Vamos de para atrás.
Qué pena con Fabián.
Estamos como el cangrejo con Fabiano. Qué pena, hermano.
No, okay. Next one. Let's play football.
Capture the whole expression of the Fabian about your students.
Yeah.
Let's play football. Football? Let's play football.
Let's.
Yeah?
Let's play.
Yeah.
We can do a marketing campaign with the Fabian expression for the next vignette. The people will touch. Really.
No sé. Pues no sé, pues como acá dice, let's play. No, o sea, cambia como el orden, ¿no? De lo que puede ser que sí, puede ser que.
Let's, for me, let's is emphasizing.
Let's, only let's.
Sound.
Football? Let's play.
Football. Let's play football.
On the weekend. On the weekend.
In New York.
Weekend. Yeah.
New York.
O sea, muchachos, resaltemos las palabras, lo que queremos comunicar es importante, pero donde no es importante y no es importante.
Yes, sir.
Jingle bells is a nice song.
Jingle bells is a nice song.
Jingle bells is a nice song.
It's a nice song.
Pero en las preguntas puede cambiar las cosas, como dijimos ahorita, como estamos diciendo ahorita, where are my new shoes? Yo lo siento más en el are, where are my new shoes? O no sé si es que yo pregunto muy sarcástico o qué, where are, y así lo estoy haciendo como que ¿dónde me metiste mis zapatos?
Con todo respeto.
Of course, with respect. Where are, yo suelo hacer el énfasis aquí, where are my new shoes? Y de hecho, no resalto tanto estos. No hay new shoes. Puede que choosy.
Sí, pues, where are?
Where me pasa muy desapercibido. Where are
my new shoes?
Y pon choose.
Fabulous. Oh my God.
Uy, viene la cuchilla.
Nos movió. Nos movió el teacher.
Hey, go to the first page. Vayan a la primera página. Suban.
We are there, teacher.
There you go. Okay. Este es el sumario. Este es el resumen. Summary, 2-word phrase stress. Así funciona. No es tampoco que la regla sea lo de oro, sino que nos guía. Ya habrán excepciones, pero esta es la regla. First word, set phrases, como ya lo saben. Por ejemplo, light bulb. O sea, que quede claro que no es light bulb, sino light bulb. ¿Qué no es un set phrase? Los que mencionan ustedes como set phrase. Alguien por ahí dijo new shoes. New shoes. No puede ser new shoes porque new shoes.
Ponytail, yeah.
Ponytail, sí, pero new shoes no. New shoes. Ponytail, sí. Perfecto. Entonces,
¿qué es un set phrase? Yo no sé.
Set phrase es algo que tú identificas. O sea, cuando alguien te dice cola de caballo con relación a una pelada. Ve la pelada con cola de caballo. O la pelada con cola. No te imaginas ninguna otra cosa sino el cabello. Inmediatamente te remite a eso, ¿cierto? Es lo que se llama un set phrase, como que ya nos remite. Si yo te digo cepillo de dientes en inglés, que es toothbrush, tú sabes qué me tienes que traer. O qué tienes que pensar, o qué tienes que ir a la tienda a comprar. O sea, inmediatamente te remite a algo concreto. Mientras que yo te digo a ti, new shoes, no vale, porque en realidad no es algo que te remita a algo concreto. ¿Sí me entiendes? Es simplemente la forma en que describe es unos zapatos que están nuevos. Sí, o sea que set phrase es ese grupo de dos palabras que integran una frase, pero que tú ya te remiten a o las vinculas a algo específico. ¿Sí me hago entender con eso?
The White House. The White House. Tú sabes
The White
la
House.
Casa Blanca. The White House, sabes que es la Casa Blanca, que es la casa presidencial.
Sí, te remite a algo puntual.
Puntual,
New
exacto,
shoes, ¿por qué no? New shoes, ¿por qué no? Pues,
New
pues
shoes es
eso
un
me
set
remite.
phrase porque es algo que varía, no es algo que sea específico, ¿sí me entendés? Es algo que describe más bien.
Ah, ok.
Yo sé que es como un poco abstracto y que poco a poco como que eso va cayendo, digamos como que por su peso diría yo, pero por el momento yo sé que es abstracto, pero bueno, esa es la idea. Que sea abstracto, no.
Un
Pero
buen
que,
ejemplo, no, es que un buen ejemplo lo del hot dog
Es-
y el hot dog.
eso.
También.
Pero caliente, que tiene mucho calor, es a hot dog. Sí, no es algo que te remite a ti a algo. Pero si te digo hot dog, eso inmediatamente, si la primera palabra está enfatizada, eso te debe remitir a algo específico. O sea, perro caliente. No puede haber confusión con un perro que tiene calor. ¿Entiendes?
Ahí sí se perdió. Ahí sí se
No,
va de
no,
cabeza.
no.
Ese, güey.
Ahí sí se va de
Ajá.
cabeza a Río Medellín.
Hot,
En
hot
todo-
dog,
en todo
hot
look,
dog,
eso es.
hot,
Se está rascando
hot
la
dog.
cabeza, Lucho.
Hot
Se
dog.
va a quedar calvo, hombre, con todo el respeto de los calvos.
Sorry, teacher, for that.
Va a haber un karma, hermano. 5
Arma
años.
instantáneo. Espera lo que le va a pasar, parce. Vaya comprando champú. Champú para que no le caiga el pelo.
Sorry,
Estaba pidiendo
teacher,
la
for
cita.
that.
Estaba pidiendo la cita, que le pongan un pedazo de sobaco ahí.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. We're all friends. We're all having a good time. Don't worry. Set phrases siempre van a saberlas porque los debe remitir a algo concreto y se enfatiza la primera palabra. Light bulb. Otra cosa que siempre se enfatiza la primera palabra, otra frase, perdón. Streets. Siempre en las calles. Streets. Main Street.
Best friend. No.
Yeah, best friend. Sure, my best friend.
Best friend, boyfriend, girlfriend.
Exactly.
Also is a surprise.
Yes.
Okay.
Now, names of corporations. The name is emphasized.
Serious
Corporation.
corporation.
So, ta. Nationality of food. Chinese food. No es Chinese food. No, it's Chinese
Okay.
food.
Mexican food.
Nationalities of people. French guy. Mexican girl. Colombian guy. Yeah. Esas son todas las que tienen el acento en la primera sílaba, pero en la primera palabra. ¿Okay? Todos son compuestos o se ven como compuestos, pero el acento recae sobre la primera palabra en estos casos. Set phrases, streets, names of corporations, nationalities, food and people. Okay. And the second word. ¿Cuándo se enfatiza la segunda palabra? Descriptive phrases. New
Descriptive.
information, new shoes, sharp knife.
When there is adjectives, for example.
No necesariamente porque puede haber adjetivos en la otra también, pero actúa todo como un compuesto que te remite a algo. Aquí no necesariamente. New information es cualquier cosa, que es nueva información, cualquier cosa. No te remite a algo concreto.
Mira que hay una confusión.
Es como más conceptual.
Correcto.
Mira, Fab, si ahí se puede generar una confusión cuando ahora mencionabas de que street ir a set price. And in this case, the second example is Fifth Avenue. Fifth Avenue. Because eso también nos remite a algo, ¿no?
Correct. Yeah, I guess that once again, it goes on a case by case. When you have a very famous street, then the designation is what is emphasized. A famous street.
The main street is
Yo creo que si Fifth Avenue, si Fifth Avenue no fuera tan popular, sería Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue.
Avenida Quinta. Pero como es la tal,
Claro.
es que a Fifth Avenue.
Fifth Avenue.
Pero les digo que esto no es la regla pues como escrita sobre la piedra. Tiene sus variaciones y excepciones, pero yo creo que básicamente ese es como el ambiente cultural donde uno empieza a adquirir esto. Por el momento el ambiente cultural de ustedes es vicario. ¿Cómo? clase de inglés, los podcasts, los episodios de televisión, pero lo que quiero con esto es que ustedes logren ganar como nuevo interés o renovar el interés de ver cómo sonó así o así. Y ustedes van ganando criterios con eso, ¿ok? Which is very important. Modified adjectives. Cuando se modifica el adjetivo se enfatiza. Really big. A menos de que sea sarcástico. Really big. No, pues qué cosa tan grande. Yeah. Place names and parks.
Teacher, entonces, little dog.
Yeah, little dog. Little dog. A menos de que sea el nombre del perro, little dog. Yeah. Hay gente que le pone yo me sorprendo que hay gente tan interesante que uno es que, ¿cómo se llama el gato? Gato. Y así se llama, gato.
También Michin, lo llaman Michin, y por eso se llama Michin.
Michin. Exactly. Crazy
Place
people.
names and park.
Yeah.
In this case, for example, San Francisco or Los Angeles, the second
Los
number
Angeles,
is
San Francisco,
Los Angeles.
San
Petersburgo.
al final,
San
St.
Petersburgo.
Petersburg, yeah, St. Petersburg, yeah. So yeah, New York, Central Park, institutions, or lo que llamamos razones sociales, Oakland Museum, Xerox Inc.
Sí,
Okay. Personal names and titles. Siempre Bob Smith. El apellido se enfatiza. Se acentúa. Assistant manager.
Assistant manager.
Assistant manager. No, es assistant manager.
Assistant manager.
Y para nosotros puede que sea el mayor cambio, pero sí lo es para una persona que habla inglés. Personal pronouns nunca se enfatizan. O posesivo no se enfatizan jamás, a menos de que sea algo que sea adrede, porque se tiene que contrastar contra lo que no, o corregir, mejor dicho. Creo que es el mejor ejemplo. Alguien dice, ¿is this your car? Y tú dices, no, it's my car. Es el mío. Ahí sí dirías tú, my car. Pero no es normal hacer eso. My car, my brother, Bob's brother. That's it. The teacher's wife. O sea, que no dirías the teacher's wife, no, the teacher's wife, etc. Articles tampoco se enfatizan. The bus, a week, an hour. A menos de que tengas que enfatizarlo porque es del contexto. An hour. En una hora, pilas pues, an hour. Initials, siempre se enfatiza la última. US, IQ. No es US ni IQ. US, IQ. Chemical compounds, the second word.
US.
Colors and numbers, red, orange, 26. Compound verbs, la mayoría de los phrasals que conocemos. Go away, sit down, fall off. Porcentajes, 10%. $50, dinero. Hyphenated nationalities, la segunda, African American. Descriptive nationalities, Mexican restaurant.
Me puedo olvidar de, como estoy enfatizando, entonces me puedo olvidar de hacer, yo ya te lo pregunté, pero te vuelvo a preguntar, de hacer conexiones, por ejemplo, African American. No, ahí sí, African American.
No, no hay que separarlo. African American. O
African
sea,
American.
Ya es la entonación, más no
African
tiene que despegarse nada, ¿no? African African American. African American.
African American.
Sube un poco en American.
American.
Exacto. And that's it, my friends. This is the lesson of today. Es simplemente una lección para abrirle a ustedes el interés y ustedes digan, ah, bacano, sí. Y cuando estén en Netflix o un podcast o algo así, de vez en cuando lo paran y dicen, ve, ¿cómo fue? ¿Fue así o fue así? Yo creo que es pertinente. E ir acumulando eso se acumula mentalmente y se va volviendo normal para uno, se vuelve normal. Hoy es porque no hay información quizás, pero ahora ya ustedes lo enfocan. Okay?
I got an idea.
Yeah, what's your idea?
We can record ourselves and,
Sure.
and send you I send you the audio for you check us.
Compártanla en el grupo. para que no sea yo el único que la revise, para que todos te digan, uy, súper bien, me gustó esto, pilas con esta. ¿Sí? En el caso de esas lecturas prolongadas, básicamente la realimentación es, hey, pilas con esta y esta, y ojalá que la puedan enumerar. Para que uno le pueda decir, hey, parce, número 20, pilas con esa. ¿Listo? Entonces, por ejemplo, dicen ustedes, 1, 2, 3, y así el que te oiga te puede decir, hey, parce, number 20, pilas. No es así.
Because another idea is send this sentence to yes, ChatGPT, no, to the voice artificial.
Oh yeah, Lingostan, Flip.
Lingostan,
Yeah, sure.
Flip.
To phonetics?
No, I will try to practice with it. With
Sure.
them.
Yeah. All right, guys. So that's all for today.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much.
teacher. Thank you,
Hey,
teacher.
especialmente un agradecimiento a Luis.
Why me?
Con el patrocinio de
Nos
Luis.
divertimos mucho con Luis en realidad. Luis es una gran persona. No sé por qué me cae tan bien. I don't know. Es que vea, con las últimas 2 clases no dice, pero este man, ¿por qué le cae bien Luis? Yo no sé por qué Luis es la
Me va a
niña.
bajar.
Teacher. I don't understand why.
Yo todavía tenía esa dura contradicción.
Lo quiero como a hijo y no sé por qué.
Teacher, thank you.
Masoquismo puro se llama eso.
No lo vuelva a hacer, Luis.
Pero no lo vuelva a hacer.
No, tiene que volver a nacer. Porque
Y compre el champú de crin de caballo.
De ajo, champú de ajo.
Ya, el jabón de tierra.
No, teacher, no. I admire you.
It's mutual admiration, from me to everybody and vice versa. That's, what we're doing. Thank you very much and enjoy your weekend.
Thank you.